Hello guys, I told you we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back here with another video. Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't
I'm
go
not.
anywhere.
I'm not.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not. I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
So I'm gonna tell you a bit about myself, so you guys don't know me obviously. In my spare time, I like to look at a lot of Twitter, like a lot of Twitter. And I like to look at different threads, you know, different conversations, stuff like that. So one time on Twitter, I saw this random thread about conversations that gamers aren't comfortable having or something like that. So we're gonna react to that and give you my thoughts because honestly, you guys don't know a lot about me. So I think using that, you guys can gauge what kind of a gamer I am, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to business. And also don't mind the bonnet. I felt lazy. I just tried to get this video out as soon as I can. It's literally like, what time is it? I mean, it's 11 o'clock. You know, let's not judge too much, okay? You know, I'm tired. You know, I'm tired. Without further ado, though, let's get right into this. DLC is a fantastic way to help fund a game and developer long term. People don't hate it because it has been used in a way to lock content in AAA. In AAA games. I don't know what came ahead of me there. Anyway, let's talk about this, right? I like DLC and the concept of DLC, you know, storyline DLC. You want to play it and then you can play extra content. I love the DLCs nowadays, just like, you know, purchase this or purchase this. Or other, okay, here's what it feels like. I love it feels like, okay, here's this, right? That comment said it feels like an egg. So people say it's used to lock content in games, and that sometimes is the case, but I mean, you know, sometimes it's better to wait. But for me personally, I'd say DLC, it's great, but you know, sometimes you can use it like developers find a way to use it and they don't really use it that well. As long as it's the right kind of DLCs though, you know, expand the game, expand the story, add new things in, add new challenges, add new worlds. Maybe you can play as someone new, stuff like that, not just you can, I don't know, buy gold shoes or something. That's pretty stupid. PS Vita was before its time. Was ahead of its time. So me personally, I never had a PS Vita, but I remember really wanting one because it looked cool. And I had a PSP too, so seeing that after going from the PSP, it kind of blew my mind. But looking back at it, I think there was a lot of issues with the PS Vita, you know. First off, it didn't really have analog sticks. It just had like the R1, L1, and I didn't get to play a PS Vita, so I don't know exactly how that worked with games that required analog sticks, but that was it. But also the game catalog wasn't that great. Like I remember for PSP having GTA Liberty City Stories, and even my cousin had Vice City Stories. He was like 6 years old, don't question anything. But I don't remember there being like an exclusive GTA game. In fact, what was even the games catalog? Let me check real quick. Okay, so I'm seeing Persona 4 Golden, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, Gravity Rush, Mortal Kombat, Raymond Orange. Okay, so maybe it did have some games. Let me not lie, maybe it does have some games. Danganronpa 2, that's interesting. Maybe I'll buy a PS Vita in the future, I don't know. But what I will say is that I don't think it was ahead of its time though. I'll have to conclude on that. I just don't think... I'm looking at some of these games here, and even though I've read some of the games and they did look interesting, it's not like blockbuster. Like I know there's an Uncharted game as well, but it's not like a blockbuster. What was the Sony exclusive for this game? I think it was Uncharted, that Uncharted game, and then it was probably like Gran Turismo or something, I don't know. But with that being said, I would like to buy a PS Vita. Not now, because I don't really need it, but it would be interesting to have as well. And a 3DS as well, it would be interesting to have. The Nintendo Switch is a superior system. Now look, right, I'm not a graphic hoarder. I'm not someone who says games need super high res graphics, but I don't like, okay, let's dissect this for a second. So I'm a PlayStation gamer. I play a lot of PlayStation. I don't play PC, I don't play Xbox. I don't really play the Switch anymore, but I play a lot of PlayStation. Me personally, that's what I enjoy. It has a lot of great exclusives on there, like Spider-Man, I don't know, God of War. For me, the Switch is cool if you want to, like, let's say you want to go sit on the bed, you can play like that. It's cool for stuff like that. And it does have a lot of great games on there. Like, it has Breath of the Wild 2. Like, it has some really high quality games. But to call it the superior console, I just can't sit here and say that for myself. Also, a lot of great games can't run on the Switch. Imagine GTA 5 running on the Switch. That would cook the whole system. So for me, it is a great console, but not superior. But you know, it's levels. It's like yin and yang, where like PlayStation and Xbox, they complement one skill, or at least they highlight one skill, and the Switch highlights another. That's that kind of thing. But I can't say it's superior. Exclusives are very important and are necessary for a healthy industry. 30 FPS and 60 FPS, it does not matter as long as it's exclusive should die.
Ah boy, here we go.
In terms of not porting it to PC. Period. All games should be on PC. It shouldn't damage the console market. Okay, so let's look at it like this. Exclusives are very important. Let's say with different consoles, you need something to market, that console. Like for Nintendo, it's Mario. For Sony, it's Spider-Man or God of War. For Xbox, it's the exclusivity that people hold it to a higher, degree compared to others. Like, oh, I want to play this because, Spider-Man's on here, Horizon Zero Dawn's on here. Games like that, they're on that console. Meanwhile, if you're a Nintendo fan, you'd be like, oh, I want to play this because it has Kirby and Mario, and I can play Smash Bros and stuff like that. So that's me just saying, exclusives are very important. Now, for it all being ported onto PC, I mean, this person just sounds entitled. You want everything because I'm a PC gamer. We have the best graphics. Yitty, 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 yitty. Look. If a developer doesn't want to port it to PC, they don't need to port it to PC. Not every game has to be on PC. That's why it's called an exclusive. Although I guess he's arguing that they shouldn't exist or whatever. I mean, think about it. Are gaming companies didn't really make new consoles if every game is just being developed for the same console? Every game for every console? At that point, just join it together, make it one console. That's what you have to do, really. But that's my thoughts on exclusives. Cry about it, I guess. It's not coming to PC, so you're gonna have to hold it. Just hold it. It's not that. Not everything needs to be 60 FPS. Wait a minute. You don't want the frames. All I'm saying is you notice a significant difference when you're playing a 30 FPS game to a 60 FPS game. Trust me. Stop demanding that games you like to be remade/ported to your current consoles. Remakes diss the artwork of the original creators and rewrite history, sometimes for the worse. If you want to play those games again, keep your old consoles. Buy a Retro Tink or a CRT and play them as intended. I wanted a Bully remake for time. I wanted a Bully 2 for time. I wanted the Bully remaster, the same one that they got on Xbox 360. I wanted that to my PS4 for time. Don't tell me I should not need to ask for a remake, okay? Rockstar can do it. They can do it. Give it to us. Give it to me. You cancelled so many projects for GTA Online. Give that to me. Now to talk about this. At the end of the day, there's nothing really wrong with remakes and remasters, stuff like that. As long as it's, for a game that actually looks like it needs one. Like for Crash Bandicoot, I did play the remake though, and I didn't make it. But it's just not my game. It's just not my kind of game. There's nothing wrong with remakes. You can revamp the game style, you can revamp the graphics, you can add certain stuff that you never wanted to add before. It's not rewriting. I mean, it kind of is rewriting history. Let me not lie, but it's not like in the worst ways. But there's nothing inherently bad with remakes, in my opinion at least. And also, I don't own CRT. I don't own any of these old things. I don't have old consoles. And everyone is out here actively hoarding their consoles just so they can play a game. Some people actually just want to, play a version that's, high res, 16:9, 60 FPS, revamped, for the modern ages. So not everyone's gonna be holding a CRT. Let's play these old games. So it's not really that much of a problem. Just remake Bully and I'll be fine, bro. Please. I'll do one more and then we'll call it off. But this has been fun so far. Okay, I'm gonna give my take on the whole Stellar Blade discourse. Here goes. Sexy or unsexy, I don't really care. As long as we get female characters who are memorable, fun, or engaging. As long as the games are good, of course. As you can see here, they have pictures of, characters that people consider sexy or unsexy, I guess. You've got Tifa, Aerith, you've got Chun-Li, you've got Zero Suit Samus, you've got... Luigi is more popular than Lara Croft. Princess Peach is more popular than Lara Croft. Tails is more popular than Lara Croft. Zelda is more popular than Lara Croft. Let's not be stupid here. Do you want me to list more? I can list more. Okay, let's not look at them pictures anymore. All that Guna fan service is just kind of like side dish for me. For me personally, if the game is fun, then I'm gonna play it. Like for example, I played Nier Automata. I really enjoyed that game. That game is really good. The story is interesting. The gameplay is fun. But the self-destruction is, I'm not saying I didn't do it, I'm just saying I did it, sometimes, but that wasn't the main reason I played the game. The main reason I played the game was because the game actually looked interesting and looked fun to play. The story looked captivating and it was just something I thought I was going to enjoy. And I enjoyed it. But, if I want to self-destruct from time to time, then, I'll do it, and I'll just enjoy the sight from behind. But as long as the game is interesting and fun, I don't really care about that. It's just fan service at the end of the day. Like, if you want to throw Chun-Li and Mai Shiranui in a bath scene, I won't be mad at that. And if you want to make one of them a few, But thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to leave a like, you can do that. If you don't, then hey, Alicia was here, right? And you know, I'll see you in the next video. So yeah. Rockstar, please. Just give me a Bully remake, please.